And welcome. Today, we're diving into the wonderful world of knitting, with one complete lesson that lays the foundation for every crafter. Whether you're a complete beginner or looking to refresh your skills, this is the perfect starting point. First, let's gather our supplies. You'll need knitting needles and yarn. The size of your needles and the type of yarn depend on your project. For beginners, medium-sized needles and a smooth, light-colored yarn are ideal. This will make it easier to see your stitches. Now, let's get started with the basics. We'll begin with the slip knot. This is the starting point for almost every knitting project. To make a slip knot, create a loop with your yarn. Cross the yarn over itself, forming a second loop. Pull the first loop through the second loop and tighten, forming a knot. Place this knot onto one of your knitting needles. Next, the cast on. The cast on creates the initial row of stitches on your needle. There are several cast on methods, but we'll use the long tail cast on, as it's a popular choice. Hold the yarn with the long tail in your left hand. Make a loop around your thumb and index finger. Insert your needle under the thumb loop, over the index finger loop, and pull the thumb loop through. Drop the thumb loop, and tighten. Repeat this process until you have the desired number of stitches on your needle. Now, for the most fundamental stitch, the knit stitch. Hold your needles in your hands, with the needle holding the cast-on stitches in your left hand. Insert the right needle into the first stitch on the left needle. From left to right, wrap the yarn around the right needle, and pull it through the stitch. Slip the old stitch off the left needle. You now have a new stitch on your right needle. Continue knitting each stitch on the left needle. After knitting a row, you'll turn your work. The side with the cast-on stitches is the bottom. The side with the last row you knitted is the right side. The wrong side is the opposite. Next, we'll learn the purl stitch. This is the sister stitch to the knit stitch. Hold your needles as before, but bring the yarn to the front of your work. Insert the right needle into the first stitch on the left needle. From right to left, wrap the yarn around the right needle, and pull it through the stitch. Slip the old stitch off the left needle. You've just purled a stitch. Alternate between knit and purl stitches to create different patterns, such as garter or stockinette. Binding off is the process of taking the live stitches off the needle, finishing your work. Knit 2 stitches. Insert the left needle into the first stitch, and lift it over the second stitch and off the needle. Knit another stitch and repeat until you have only one stitch left. Cut the yarn, leaving a tail, and pull the tail through the last stitch to secure it. And there you have it, the foundation for your knitting journey.